What if everything we thought about human energy was completely backwards? Ancient Ayurvedic wisdom suggests that 90% of modern health issues stem from just one energy imbalance, something called Vata dosha.
That's fascinating because Western medicine is just starting to recognize how interconnected our body systems are. But Ayurveda has understood this for thousands of years.
You know what's really interesting? Studies show that about 60% of people in Western countries show signs of Vata imbalance, things like anxiety, irregular sleep patterns, and digestive issues. But most don't realize these symptoms are connected.
Hmm. So you're saying there's this underlying pattern that explains why so many people feel scattered and overwhelmed?
Exactly right. Think of Vata like the wind. It controls all movement in the body, from blood circulation to nerve impulses. When it's out of balance, it's like having a storm inside you instead of a gentle breeze.
Well, that explains why my meditation teacher always talks about feeling grounded. It's literally about counteracting these airy, scattered qualities.
And here's what's fascinating. Research shows that simple practices like maintaining regular meal times can reduce cortisol levels by up to 40% in Vata dominant individuals. It's not just about what we do, but when we do it.
So, how do people know if they're dealing with a Vata imbalance? Are there specific markers?
Traditional Ayurvedic texts describe five distinct subtypes of Vata, each controlling different bodily functions. The most crucial one, Pranavata, affects the brain and respiratory system. And get this, studies show it's directly linked to our stress response system.
That's really interesting because modern neuroscience is finding similar connections between breathing patterns and anxiety levels.
Exactly. And what's even more compelling is how simple Ayurvedic solutions can be. For instance, regular oil massage, called abhyanga, has been shown to reduce anxiety symptoms by up to 30% in clinical studies.
You know what surprises me? How our modern lifestyle seems almost perfectly designed to throw Vata out of balance.
Oh my goodness, yes. Think about it. Irregular eating schedules, constant digital stimulation, processed foods. Recent studies suggest that even exposure to artificial light at night can increase Vata disturbance by disrupting our natural circadian rhythms.
So, what's the solution? I mean, we can't exactly go live in an ashram and meditate all day.
Well, here's where Ayurveda gets practical. Research shows that just implementing a regular daily routine, same wake up time, consistent meals, can improve sleep quality by up to 50% for Vata types. And using specific herbs like ashwagandha has been shown to reduce stress markers by up to 44%.
That's pretty impressive data for such simple changes. What about diet?
The dietary recommendations are fascinating and now backed by modern science. Warm, cooked foods increase digestive enzyme production by up to 30% compared to raw foods. And certain spices like ginger and cumin actually improve nutrient absorption by up to 40%.
The way you're describing this, it seems like understanding Vata could be revolutionary for modern healthcare.
You know what's really exciting? Some major medical centers are now incorporating Ayurvedic principles into their treatment protocols. They're seeing up to 60% better outcomes when combining conventional treatments with Vata balancing practices.
That's incredible. It's like we're finally bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and modern science.
And the timing couldn't be better. With anxiety and stress related disorders at an all time high, up 25% since 2020, we desperately need these holistic approaches to health and balance.
So, for someone listening who wants to start balancing their Vata, what's the first step?
Start with the basics. Establish regular meal times and a consistent sleep schedule. Studies show just these two changes can improve energy levels by up to 40% within 2 weeks. Then gradually add in other practices like warm oil massage or gentle yoga.
That sounds surprisingly doable. It's not about completely overhauling your life overnight.
Exactly. And trying to change everything at once would actually aggravate Vata further. The key is making small, sustainable changes that create more stability in your life. Remember, even a 10% improvement in daily routine can lead to significant health benefits.
This whole conversation has really changed how I think about energy and balance.
And that's really the power of this ancient wisdom. It gives us practical tools for modern problems. When we understand these fundamental principles, we can work with our natural constitution instead of against it. If you liked today's session and want to learn more about longevity Ayurveda, do check out our other podcasts and educational content at our website, ayurvedic.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Till we meet next time, stay healthy, stay well, and live your best life.